Yeah, the last couple of videos did the war on small business. I may continue with the few more series down the road, but with the thing with the MLM debacle with the Amway settlement lawsuit that was 90 back in 1979, it's pretty much evident that. There's been probably a war on network marketing after that, and it's been under relentless attack after attack and relentless after attack. The thing with not marketing truth and what you're up against, the network marketing concept has been around for years. Now, the sad part about it that over the years, it become stigmatized in a very negative light. And a lot of this is directly the fault of the bad leadership within some companies. On the contrary, it has created a great divide between pro and con. One camp that says that all MLM companies are scams, and may even come up with some rhetoric and attempt to prove their case, usually pointing out to an extremely flawed article how most lose money at it there. Of course, a general business with brick and mortar. There's no really guarantees that business is going to be making money. There's a lot of variables in that sector as well. And the other camp will openly speak out in defense of network marketing. And in some cases, rationalize the art of self-denial. Why theirs is not fraudulent. And the end result is becoming an apologist for some unethical marketing tactics that some companies employ or utilize to sell themselves. And that's has further deepened this great divide against pro versus con to cause most non-participants to bastardize the industry altogether. But the thing is, prominent was on this other thing, on the war on network marketing, or the war on MLM. And the thing with a post on Wealthanize is this 39 benefits of network marketing versus the traditional business. Of course, if you go back to some of the terminology of Tony Robbins, and he said quality questions create a quality life. Successful people ask better questions, and as a result, they get better answers. And if you want to live an extraordinary life, a life that's vastly different from the masses, you're gonna have to have the courage to ask better questions and act accordingly. And of course, unfortunately, only a small percentage of these people question whether a paycheck is the way to go. And like social zombies, people just go to work, get paid, and go home. And the one thing they never ask is there a better way to go about it? those who ask this question and act on it, and in this way, their society has dubbed them entrepreneurs, and usually you see them in a traditional business, which has become a glorified job that just drains them. And there's even like a smaller portion of these entrepreneurs, the business people, that looks at the traditional business model and takes the time to consider whether that model really is the better way that they once thought it was. And it actually providing what they want. And what the thing you are is what about you? Where you are, and where are you? And don't you want own or your own home-based business, more time, more freedom, more money, and just owning a business the goal? Or do you really want to own your time? And do you really want to help people? Do you want to be financially free? Do you want to have time and energy to spend with family and friends? And I know this sounds like cliche and impossible, but bear with me on that, and I promise you I get some good insight out of this article. And usually, people who think they want to own a traditional business really want the benefits, and I think additional business will provide. And below, there's a list of the advantages of network marketing versus a traditional business model, and I'm going to be going through them. And what's the most important element of good businesses to you? That's a good question. And if you're really launching your current business again, what would you do differently from the first time? And why do you believe what you believe about network marketing industry? And what evidence do you have for your current belief system? Which elements, ideas, or solutions provided here can you implement into your current business model that you never thought of? And what might happen if you combine what you're currently doing with the business model and network marketing to create an additional revenue stream? And of course, with traditional business there, the thing is, network marketing is a proven business model. And the origins of that network marketing is something that people can't really completely agree on. And it's there's two companies that come to mind, the top discussion were Nutrilite and Avon. And they were started in the 1920s and 30s. And the important thing to note is that with the birth of the network marketing came a new industry that has stood the test of time. And the business model is basically paid people for their efforts to move products instead of paying fees to the companies for advertising. The thing is why it works. The reason the marketing business model works because it's based on a strategy with a profit being at the forefront. When the traditional company pays a fee for advertising, and they are hoping to sell a product. Unfortunately, hope is not really a strategy. But when a business pays the same amount or more in the form of commissions that they would for advertising, the product has been really sold, and the profits have been already made. And there's virtually very little or no risk. An advertise is paid before sales. Commissions are paid after the sales, and it's a big difference. So if you combine that with the giving people with the ability build massive teams in which they get a piece of the pie for their production, and it's pretty much but how did traditional business compare? Almost all businesses and organizations across the globe have organization structure like marketing companies, but most people just don't slow down long enough to think about it. They often ask if usually a pyramid scheme, and that's the first thing they think about it, and that's pretty much been stigmatized. But with the problem with my article that I posted on my website, the link in the description, where it goes where you get all these people don't really know how to sell. I think that handing someone a brochure and about the product is selling. But believe me, it's just amateurs and other marketers just rationalize city concept in other articles. However, the bottom line of explaining to someone how you hate selling is just really amateurs, and the concept is sharing and exposing people to the business model and the product has just been diluted, and there's much to learn with the process of selling. And the thing is, it just won't happen overnight. And people in the marketing often compelled that everyone should be selling their product, even though you're just having doing what they're doing, and they don't really take time to listen. And the thing is, that's not more over-promising and under-delivering? Then that's something to think about. Now, assuming the companies that are just trustworthy or more more profitable is most likely a common marketing or a mindset mistake. Because just because they've been around for a while doesn't really make it trustworthy. Because the thing is in the way of the assumptions of longevity, generally just foolhardy, because established companies are known to have some dishonesty when it comes to sales or leadership, and the thing is a marketer should never make any kind of assumptions like that. You shouldn't really assume anything on the type of business or their. But this is William Chomsky. I provide things with concepts, credit education, other ways to earn money from home, credit education financial services, learning how to produce wealth, sales strategies. And of course, with that, they also have Mariplan, but they offer discounts on dental, vision, and chiropractic care, as well. They're looking for benefit consultants, as well with the product that they have is there, which I just started becoming like an influencer, and like that with you can lose 10 pounds in 30 days, like a new book they can probably purchase. And this has nothing really to do with the keto diet there. So the link in the description there, it's like don't forget to shake the money tree. Share this video far and wide, and like this is like Wayne Drosky. Just if you want more access to me, like just subscribe to my Patreon channel. So this is Wayne Drosky reminding you to shake the money tree, and like just share this video. Yeah, the main thing on choosing this business model over the traditional one is number 4, the portability, where you can work anywhere in the world, as well. Like the results are driven. Of course, like it pays top dollar for the top performance, or as like with the limited rules and regulations to follow. And of course, the thing is, it's more likely to be network marketing provides a level playing field as well, with being the speed ability for rapid wealth accumulation. Now the thing is, you gotta understand is you gotta want to do it, and like the sad part about it is like with the everyday people, they is either they don't want to do sales, or just like want to do traditional marketing or the hourly rate. So what it all boils down to is we have a mindset problem, and it doesn't like really want to have a historically substantial like generational wealth was not really built on the Commonwealth methods. Wealth was like is built by common men through but with unconventional and uncommon methods such as network marketing. And this could have been 10 times of that size. But with like everyday, will everybody build a solid and profitable business quickly? That won't be the case there. But that's the case of the nature of entrepreneurship. And many people who start traditional businesses don't find serious success either. And like a lot of times they eventually quit, and the same thing happens with New Year's resolutions, diet fads, and exercise, breaking old habits and starting new habits, and just about everything else. And the thing is, like with the marketing, is like the speed that you drive will depend on partially on the type of car you're driving. Is the compensation plan is also in build on your skills as a driver or a leader. Maybe you can drive fast from the start because you picked up the skills in other industries. Like you already know how to drive, but that could be really implemented in this industry, and you can learn like new ways, new strategies. Maybe you can learn like the drive as you go, and it takes a bit longer. And regardless how fast you're going at it in the beginning, the vehicle, this vehicle can get you either to the final destination of building generational wealth. And the last thing I'll say about the marketing industry is, as a wealth building vehicle, as is that if you crash your vehicle, the crash a car, you just didn't ruin your family's financial situation. For example, if you borrow $100,000 to open up a restaurant or other random businesses, and you fail, and you losing $100,000. And if you take 2 to 3 years building network marketing business and fail or quit there, it's you won't have to be spending that kind of money there, and it's a little more affordable. Maybe invest at least $1,000 of your savings or borrowed money. And the thing is, with the lower barrier of entry compared to the additional business, the capital needed to start this is ridiculously low. In some cases, the market industry, but there's a catch. This is like a catch-22, and that is it's either a blessing or a curse, and both are the best part and the worst part of the business. And the fact of the matter, to get started in the industry, it takes a little cash up front, and many times distributor can be started in most cases less than $500. And you may think about it, that's fantastic because it's but it's a serious problem. But the same person spent or financed $75,000 on a franchise, paying the franchise fees. How serious would they take their business, and probably pretty more serious. And the same person can get that into network marketing for far less than $500. And since the barrier is low, and they can be tempted not to take it seriously at all. And that's one of those kind of drawbacks in the industry. Of course, that with this is also the catch-22 as well. People think that you're going to be worried about making as much as I can on their initial order, but that may not be the case. And of course, there's others that got really no educational requirements to the business. Or think about there's there's more in the article there on Wealth and I's article. You can read the industry there. But think about it there with all the layoffs, these big companies such as Google, Target, these banks, Amazon, these financial companies like BlackRock, and consider these benefits of the marketing industry compared to the overhead costs. There's there's no rent to pay, no employees to pay or manage, and no electric or utility bills on the business, and no permits or licenses or dues, and no insurance bills, no equipment or maintenance costs or upgrades or upkeep to pay an old brick and mortar location to keep up, and that's like a very little marketing cost. When I can just market in social media, but there's like already social media websites that you can choose from on marketing, and it's like all you have to do is just apply yourself, and there's like a minimal and no cost the competition, and there's just hundreds and maybe thousands of marketing companies out there. So it should take time to choose on which the best one is there, compared to other type of marketing plans out there. And there's really new various options, new options, and the leadership test. But this is William Trotsky reminding you shake the money tree. So I had to share this video far and wide, and it's all this war on MLM, which I'm going to be going further in analysis on with this mindset of how these people just get on this for real mindset that this net marketing industry is so fraudulent there. It's just William Trotsky, just to remind you, share this video far and wide, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video there, and hit the thumbs up there.